Who is issuing the directives? Who is telling people what to do and where to go?
And if information circulates,
information from who? That's the question. The first person who printed that information is the leader. Because he is the one giving directive.
Let me say,
please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like this video, share and comment. This is Kim Explains.
Maandamano ya Gen Z nakwambia imeshake country. Munasemanga zile za politicians, my friend. Yani vijana, watoto wenye wanaitwa watoto wamenyamazisha nchi mpaka Zakayo wameshuka. What's your take on that?
In relation to that one, I think wameleta a lot of impact. Wamecause a lot of impact imekuwa felt. For example, hata sikuwa natarajia Gen Z wanaweza ingia parliament. Sikuwa nangoja Gen Z waingie City Hall wachome. Sikuwa natarajia wabebe symbols of.
Unasikia wanasema sio Gen Z ilifanya hivyo. Ndani ya Gen Z kuna watu wengine wameingilia huko.
Of which najaribu kuunderstand hao watu ni nani na nakosa. Do you know najaribu kuwatafuta nakosa watu. Because hata ukiangalia Gen Z hakuna specific person unaweza identify useme huyu anakaa ka kiongozi kidogo ama anaongoza ka group fulani.
Hakuna mwenye anaweza.
Kila mtu tu yani Gen Z ni kila mtu yani ni kama tu ile maandamano ya wanafunzi bila kiongozi. Umeona sijawahi ona kitu kama hii.
Hakuna mwenye anaangaliwa ati tuseme
huyu anatoa specific individual unaweza shika au wengine washuke chini.
For the fear of a lot of confrontation with people. Nataka nikubaliane na wewe kusema ati hakuna kiongozi, but and I'm 100% in support of the Gen Z protest. I agree we have a lot of problems. Actually, I was one of the people who started the conversations about the economy. And I remember after the 2022 general election, I was very vocal in supporting President Ruto and during the campaign. But immediately after the campaigns, I noted that something was going wrong with Ruto. Na nikajua zile vitu zenye alituambilia sizo wanatupatia. The moment alianza kuongeza tu taxes, sijui akaanza kupiga nani. And I started telling people, I remember telling people kama kuna time, because people started saying that we need to give Ruto time. And I said kama kuna time tunapatia Ruto ni time ya kufanya vile anataka, lakini ile time kubwa ni sisi tunajipatia to adapt the new cost of living or the new living style yenye Ruto anataka tukae. So I agree with the youth and with the Gen Zs and the millennials when they say that we want good governance. But there's something, as much as I agree with you, I want to disagree with most of the people when you wanasema hii maandamano haina kiongozi. Because you see, leadership doesn't mean that we have to have a figure in the forefront, appearing in the media or in social media, saying that now as your leader, I want us to take this direction, I want us to do this. Leadership means giving direction and people obey those directions. For example, yesterday watu walikuwa wanajua maandamano inaanza Tuesday. Why not Monday? Why not Wednesday? Because there is a post that was going around saying that we have 7 days of protest, 7 days of mourning Rex. You see, Rex ndiye alifanya hii nini ikue, hii maandamano ikue. So the 7 days, I saw a document going around explaining how each and every day, including Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday was the mother of all protests. Then Thursday
will be the father figure.
Thursday will probably be there. Now if this thing has no leader, as people are purporting or as you guys are trying to say, then who is issuing the directives? Who is telling people what to do and where to go?
You know, okay, as much as where did it start first? Who started it?
That's what I want you to tell me.
It has no. That's what I'm telling you. We don't have a specific person to say that this one is the one who is setting this one.
That one we agree.
There is no person.
There is no physical figure that we can see actively or information coming from a center telling people on what to do.
Yeah.
But somehow I want
there
to
is
believe and only that
What
I don't
if-
have the evidence. There is a source of information that is giving these orders. Because if you look at it, especially the opposition is very silent on this matter. They are pretending that they are silent, but immediately after something happens with the Gen Zs, a press conference is called.
You know what happens? Just like a coincidence. There is one thing that triggered this demonstration. These guys, they passed, or they passed, or they agreed to the changes that were made to the amendment or to the bill.
No problem.
In front of the Kenyans who are against it. Imagine where hii bill inapitishwa ukiwa hapo nje ya parliament kama muandamanaji. So hao wenye wanapitisha hiyo parliament hiyo bill wanakuonyesha aje? That one triggered and it caused a lot of influence.
But you see, before they passed, the declaration had already been made that it's a total shutdown.
But I
don't know whether you remember this activist Boniface Mwangi.
I do.
Saying that we are not going to get any permission from any police officer.
Yeah.
Because the role and the constitution states it clearly that when you want to hold a demonstration, you don't go for permission from the police. You just notify the police that we are going for demonstration. Come and provide security.
Yes.
Don't even tell them to come and provide security.
No.
Tell them we are going for demonstration.
Let them be aware.
Then they are aware. Let them do the necessary.
Do their duties now.
Okay. So, and that directive, not directive, that statement from the activist came way before the mother of all protests, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is it true or true?
It is true.
It is true. So you cannot tell me that the demonstrations were triggered by the members of parliament passing the
there
amendment.
was demonstration. Look at
maybe it catalyzed and it took it where it was not supposed to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
It doesn't have leaders. Immediately when the resolution was passed by the parliament that they amended the bill and they passed the amendment, I saw the opposition members of parliament moving out of parliament,
just like
saying Ruto must go, Ruto
just like they do
and
even before.
And it is immediately after that hula baloo. Is it called hula baloo or that nonsense?
Okay.
It is immediately after that nonsense that the protesters broke into the parliament.
All right, continue.
Okay, there is no leader. But you see, it is something is following the other.
What if
so the members of parliament move out of parliament,
just
and
like
the
they have been doing before?
Yes, but
so
this time they were organized.
No,
this time they were organized.
How organized?
They went out
Babu,
chanting.
Jumping.
They went chanting, Ruto must go, Ruto must go.
How many times?
Okay. Then the protesters went in. I'm not saying that the opposition is the sponsor or is the leader to the protest. I'm just saying that
it's me.
As opposed to the people who are saying that these protests are people driven and there is no leader. There is definitely a leader. Definitely. Only that the leader is so smart that we cannot be able to see him on social media.
Let me tell you one thing. There is what we call passing of information. If the information comes from me to you, I am not your leader. I am just passing that information to you. And if information circulates...
Information from who? That's the question.
It can come from anybody.
That's the point.
It comes from anybody.
That's the point. Is everyone following that information?
Not everyone. It's not about everyone. Wait. It is not about everyone.
The demonstrations were called on Tuesday. The protests were called to be on Tuesday.
All right.
In a very specific document.
Okay.
That there were 7 days of protest.
Yes.
Is it 7 or 5?
It is.
Whatever it is.
The whole week.
Okay. The whole week. Now, you're saying that people are passing information. I'm asking you from who? From that whoever that information emanated from. It doesn't matter whether you are leading or you are passing the information. Wherever that, the first person who printed that information is the leader. Because he is the one giving directives.
Let me say this.
Because if today the same source says that that day will be so unsecure, so don't go out, people will not go. Because the source of that information is the leader.
Let me say this.
I don't know whether you understand.
I am getting you. Let me say this. We have a group. I'm giving you an example. We have a group of 10 people. We have a group of 10 people.
10 people.
And in this group, anybody can give instructions. Do we have a leader? I'm saying anybody can give instructions, and those instructions are being followed by everybody among those 10. In that
not
group.
No,
do we have a leader?
No, in that
I'm just asking you so that you can.
If the group, anybody, the leader is the one who will come up with whatever we are going to follow.
I'm saying anybody.
Okay.
For example, this one says.
I agree with you. There is no leader. There is no specified leader who must approve whatever you say. But
anybody gives.
It then happens that if anybody can give any direction and everybody can follow, then that anybody who has given that direction that everybody will follow led the direction. Therefore, he's the leader.
Then Gen Z.
And we agree.
Gen Z is the leader. Then that means Gen Z.
No problem. No problem. But
because
which Gen Z? Gen Z is the leader. That's the question I'm asking.
Let me answer you.
In this case, among the Gen Zs, me included, anybody can come up with an idea.
You think your idea won't be followed?
Yes, it can be followed.
If your idea is good and they like it,
it can be followed.
It's in line with what they are doing, they will follow it. Do you become the leader?
Yes.
You don't become the leader.
I become the leader because I'm the one who is leading the idea. I am the origin of the idea.
It's not only
then that
one
is the leadership.
Idea. It's not only one idea.
You see, leadership does not mean that I must approve or somebody must approve another person's idea. Leadership means that you come up with idea, then you lead it to
not you lead it. The people agree with what you say.
It's your opinion. Exactly. Listen, it was my opinion. People agree, then they follow. Meaning I'm the origin. I led the idea.
We are talking about the idea.
Exactly.
Not you led the group. You didn't lead the group.
No, but is the group following the idea? Is the group following the idea?
What if they reject your idea?
They will not follow. Then I will not become a leader.
Either way, you are not a leader.
No, I will not lead an idea which I have not come up with.
Who is a leader? Who is a leader? Who is a leader? Who is a leader? Can you get a definition? Can you get the definition? Give the definition of a leader.
I want you to define, because I will define according to what I think. Now I want you to define so that I can beat you with your own definition.
A leader is a person first. Is an individual who leads people towards
a certain goal.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now, your opinion, you are leading people to a certain...
Listen. There is that source that came up with the idea of protesting, Occupy Parliament.
What is the source of Gen Z? Do you know?
Listen, now we are talking, leave alone that complication.
No,
let's talk about the idea now.
Everything that surrounds
somebody wrote a document, very well organized, said that we must occupy Parliament. Sawa, that's number one. Another instruction came and said that all government institutions.
From the same person?
Yes.
Who is the person? It seems you know.
I don't know.
It's not from
I don't
the same
know,
person.
but clearly there is somebody who is giving the directive.
From the same person. All this information doesn't originate from one individual. It's you who is not
getting it from the same person.
Then tell me from the source.
Now, let me ask you. Let's assume it's not even from the same person. The person said we must occupy Parliament.
Another one
all of a sudden, City Hall attacked. Office of the CJ attacked. Businesses attacked. But all these attackers, all these side attacked, are being attacked in line with the Occupy Parliament. So these are branches to the Occupy Parliament.
Not we cannot call them branches.
They are branches. Because it is the same group.
Listen. If someone said, let's occupy Parliament, then another person said, let's also go to City Hall.
But that
another person also said,
the idea of City Hall did not come before the Occupy Parliament.
Maybe you didn't get that.
They are on their way towards the Parliament. And they realized, City Hall is just here. Let's occupy. It is the same people who are going to occupy Parliament.
Why Parliament?
And said, There is a city hall here.
Why parliament? Why parliament?
Because that's where the members of parliament are.
Not are. That's why the decision is being made. The decision that is that they are against. Right?
Exactly.
So the direction was towards parliament. And then city hall on the way, it's another premises where decisions are also made.
Exactly.
Which probably affects them.
Exactly.
So they were against anything. Anything and everything that is against what they feel like it's suppressing them. So me, I don't see any individual person or who is leading this.
So if we don't have a leader, if as Gen Zs we don't have anybody who is leading us, then why are we not okay? There was protest on Tuesday. Then
All
we
over.
skip Wednesday, we go to Thursday. Why are we not? If there is no leader, why is there not coming out an individual somewhere to tell people that on Wednesday also is as important as Thursday, so let's protest? Why is nobody giving that idea?
Let me tell you this. The reason why I said there is no leader, this information is coming from anybody, and anybody agrees to it. You know, you can say, let's go on Tuesday. Another person says, let's relax on Wednesday. Another person says, we are going to resume on Thursday.
Yes.
Another
You're
individual,
using the word you can.
Another individual says, we continue on Saturday.
We are using the word
me a
you
leader.
can.
Give me a leader amongst all those
We are
individuals.
using the word can. You
I'm
can
saying.
say. But it has already been said.
It has been said.
It is
That is
Tuesday
what has been said.
and Thursday. Okay?
And
nobody is saying about Wednesday.
You know,
on Wednesday,
the problem.
the government is still ruling.
The problem, you are not understanding what I'm saying. It was said by different people, not from one individual.
No, it came from one source. I will share with you that document.
The document is there. The document is there.
Yes,
but let me ask you.
It was stipulating very well that the journey starts this week.
I've seen the document.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every day has a specific task.
I know of the document. What I am saying is that I said, if someone takes whatever that they said, put it on paper, does that person become a leader?
Who said?
The person said, there's one individual said, we go to demonstrate on Monday, on Tuesday we relax, on Wednesday we go, on Friday we relax. Then one other individual from nowhere compiles that. Does that person become a leader?
Yes, of course.
Doesn't become a leader.
Become a leader.
A leader of who?
See, they are leading you. They're explaining to you what you are supposed to do on a particular day. And you are obeying. That means that person has authorized you to do what you're doing.
No, he
a leader,
wrote what was said.
One of the characters you cannot take away from a leader is the term authority.
It was not authoritative. He just put down on paper
what
was said by people. Now, it's like when we have a meeting. We have a meeting, right? There is a person who is taking down the minutes. Is that person a leader?
Yes.
Is the person leading the group?
Yes.
No.
In writing.
No, we are talking. You don't say in writing. There is that group. Is that person leading that group? Say no.
You're trying to argue in a very funny way. In a group where we have the chairman,
I wanted to ignore
a
that
political
part
party.
of.
A political party has a chairman. It has a party leader. It has a secretary general.
I know.
So the question I'm asking is the secretary general a leader?
No, you are not getting me first. You have to understand me before you ask me that question.
If you said yes or no, I would be happy.
No, why do you?
Because if the answer is yes, then your answers. All your answers are answered.
Because you want to corner me with what you want to say. Did you answer me first?
Okay.
You didn't, right?
Which question?
I want you to ignore the aspect of there being a chairman or a chairperson, a secretary, and whatever leader is in that meeting. I was asking you about that person who is taking minutes. Is that person leading the group?
Yes.
He's not leading the group.
A secretary is a leader.
He's not a secretary. I said ignore all those titles. I say ignore all those titles. Right? I asked, this person says, so
Yes.
Another one says, another one says, there is nobody has appointed you to write
After
it
writing
down.
it,
No, nobody.
does the writer
no,
communicate to people?
Listen.
Does the writer
there
communicate?
There is no person who appointed you
Nobody.
to write, right?
Nobody.
Nobody appointed you to
You
write.
must not be appointed for you to become a
Nobody
leader.
gave you any authority to
You
write.
must not be given authority. As long as you give an order and people obey, you are a
That
leader.
order didn't come from you.
You are a leader. It came from you.
It didn't come from you.
But you see, even if it came from somebody else, the information, I got the information from you.
So, my friend, you are
I
not
obeyed you, not the person who said it. I obeyed
I
your
did not
paper.
tell you to obey me. It is not my idea. It is not even my idea. I don't know how even it can be implemented.
No
I
problem,
don't
but
know.
why were you writing?
I wrote because I had it.
Then if you wrote, you should give us the leader. Where did you get the information
I
from?
had it from people.
No problem.
I can tell you
No problem.
this one was
Which
said by
people?
so and
Those
so.
are the people you
this
want
one
you
was
to
said
show
by
us.
so and so.
Yeah.
This one was said by so and so. So do they become leaders where they are?
Yes.
Oh, they are not. Now you are making every individual a leader in this case. Because the one who wrote is a leader.
Yes.
The one who said is a leader.
Yes.
The other one. So that means Gen Z is the leader.
The one who said is a leader. The one who communicated to people is a leader. Because the people obeyed the authority that...
There is one thing you are not getting. There is communication. Who made the communication? Is the person who said. Right? He said. Communication is made through different ways. One is verbally. You can also make communication through writings. Right? Or you can use signs. Now, the person who said, there's another person who wrote what was said. Right? Now, who is communicating? Is the one who wrote what was said or the one who said?
All of them.
All of them are communicating. Now, that's why I'm asking you. Who is the leader amongst all of them?
The two of them.
There are not two, there are many.
All of them are leaders.
All of them are leaders. Then Gen Z is the leader.
It is not Gen Z's. The
Because-
information is coming from a central quarter.
You are not understanding.
Let's agree first of all.
It is not coming
Because
from
there
one
is nowhere that Gen
It
Z
is
sat down
not.
to agree that
They
they
don't
need to
sit
occupy
down.
parliament.
They don't sit down. You will never see them sitting down in one
Agreed.
area agreeing
Agreed.
on something.
Agreed.
Where are they, where
It is the same
how
way
is this information-
politicians incite the youth
How-
during their protests.
Eh.
And the youth go out to protest in
But
the
they
name of their
communicate.
Exactly.
They communicate and you see that
Exactly.
this one is the one who said so and so.
Yeah.
Let's go. So that
Now,
automatically makes him the leader.
the difference between that communication of the politicians and this of Gen Zs is that we don't have a footer or a header saying that this information is coming from who, so and so.
Now let me ask you.
Okay,
Let me
there is
ask
a
you
leader,
simply.
but the leader is not identifying
Let me-
himself.
let me-
There is a very secretive leader.
Let me ask you. If the leader, a politician says, let's go to parliament and let's attack somewhere, and then another he communicated to just a group of people, a few. Those group of people wrote whatever was communicated and shared to the people because this politician doesn't want to be identified. Who is a leader? Is the people who wrote that information or the
The
politician?
person who wrote and the person who made it to go. The person triggered the attention of the readers who saw that information, hence becoming the source of information, and that makes that person the leader.
Then that means
Leader just means leading. Leading is being in the forefront, being in the front.
so. Then
You are leading. You are the first source.
you saw amongst the Gen
Sijui kama
Zs,
unaonekana
amongst-
wewe you're the one visible in the whole
Amongst-
protest. I can tell you Boniface Mwangi is a leader
who made him a leader.
because you must not be made as long as
then
you
I can
give a
say-
directive and
then I
people
can
obey.
say- then I can
means
say-
you are leading them.
I can say Terence was a leader.
Exactly.
Who else?
Leading who?
Whoever was in the demonstration was a leader. That's what you are telling me.
Wait,
Because
how many went to demonstrations because Terence is going? Zero.
I don't know.
How many went to demonstration because there was a document saying that Tuesday is the mother of all protests?
Why did-
Many, everybody. Which means
including
even
Boniface
Terence,
Mwangi.
even Terence was
Including
obeying
Boniface
that
Mwangi,
source.
right? including Boniface Mwangi, right?
I don't know. And I'm not saying that Boniface is the leader.
Everybody is a leader then. That's what I'm saying.
No.